There are two types of pulsars. They're going to be dimensional pulsars and overtone pulsars. Notice in the picture first, before we get to looking at the reading, we see time, life, sense, mind. Then we see time again. We see time, as a matter of fact, 4 times. So we see time, the 4th time dimension, in the entry point, in the overtone tower, in the solar tower, and in the exit point or the transport, the magical flight. All that's in the 4th dimension. But then we see life comes after time, and that's going to be the 1st dimension. And we see the connections there. Then we see the chamber of sense, or the time dimension of sense. Then we have mind.
And that's going to be the 3rd dimension where we are.
Then we go back to time. So what you do is remember time, life, sense, mind. Just like you remember red, white, blue, yellow, now you can remember time, life, sense, and mind. It's never going to go time, sense, okay? It's never going to go life, mind. There's no skipping. Just like we don't skip red, white, blue, and yellow. The same type patterns that we look for in our wave spells and the castles.
In our lives.
So the dimensional pulsars define the synchronically interconnected realms of the 4th dimension as functions of a 4-color code: red, white, blue, yellow. Dimensional pulsars are 4 types. What are those types? Time, life, sense, mind. Below, 4th dimensional time pulsar tones. Now we're getting ready to put the tones in it. When we add all of those up, first of all, before we add them up to come up with 28, we know that this is going to form a tetrahedron. And we can see it in this picture. See the biggest one? And we know that all of these tones are going to add up to 28, which is a harmonic standard. Encompasses the realm of time and mind, which unfolds all other realms. Unifies purpose through command, formalized action, and magical flight. So that's what this is doing.
You're going to have to be familiar with the tones, their powers, actions, and essences, or you're going to probably get lost at this point.
Now we begin to see, and we still don't have any archetypes with this, right? We're just learning the skeleton parts of the dimensional pulsars. 1st dimensional, we already did time. Now we're going to do life. It's going to be atomic, molecular, lunar pulsar. 6, rhythmic. 10, planetary. They're all together going to create a 1st time dimension triangle. And the sum of that is going to be 18. Frequency of 18 dimensional universe. Encompasses the realm of biogeometrical changes. Geobiology. Now, what we're talking about, biology and chemicals and all that, that's because all of that is on the 1st dimension. Electricity and waves and light and frequencies and all that. And, you know, stuff, like I said, that we can't see. That's all there to help shape us, you know, and things and materials and stuff in this dimension. We go to 2nd dimensional sense pulsar. Remember, red, white, now we're at blue, we're in the senses, and we can see that on the graph over there. Those sense dimensions, the pulsar, are going to be tone 3, electric, tone 7, resonant, and tone 11, spectral. All 3 of them are going to form the equilateral triangle for the 2nd dimension. Their sums are going to add up to 21. The frequency of unity of totality is going to encompass the entire psychophysical realm of electrosensory thresholds. What are we talking about? Art and physics. Of course, it's part of the 3rd dimension too, because we are made up of the life dimension and the sense dimension. Going to the 3rd dimension of the mind, we see the yellow. All the yellow blocks around there. Tones 4, we see that. It's going to self-existing. 8, the galactic tone, and then 12, the crystal tone. All of those add up to 24. That's going to create just a 3rd dimensional triangle. We see that triangle in there, don't we? That's the frequency of complex psychosocial mental reality. We're talking all mind when we get to the 3rd dimension.
It also deals with width, length, height, depth.